Thank you guys for joining me today. My name is Madar from Food and Fragrances. We got a special one for you today. We're going to be talking about Ensar Oud's Iris Ghalia Trifecta. Now, if you're not familiar with the house of Ensar Oud, that's fine. I totally understand that. This is definitely something a little bit more further in your journey. Because the use of natural ingredients will be something that could be polarizing for a lot of people. And if you're not necessarily ready for the next step, take your time. Work your way towards it. Because if you're a fan of oud, if you're a fan of natural ingredients, this is something that I think will shift your thought process on the way that you buy fragrances. So stick with me, we'll roll my music, and when I get back, we'll talk about Iris Ghalia Trifecta from Ensar Oud. From Food and Fragrances, and again, the topic is Ensar Oud's Iris Ghalia Trifecta. Now, the thing with Ensar Oud is I was introduced to it about 2 years ago, and at that time I wasn't necessarily ready for the type of density, the type of feel that the fragrance really kind of brought to the table. And you know what? That's okay. Because what happened was I was able to kind of learn, I was able to go through my fragrance journey and really kind of, find my way with different types of fragrances, different types of notes. And slowly, I gained an appreciation for notes that I had not once considered to be a part of my fragrance wardrobe. So with that being said, when I was speaking with a couple of friends about the house of Ensar Oud, they told me that, you know what, if you're going to actually buy a bottle, take it slow, be aware of redundancies, and also ease your way into the fragrance game, especially with the artisanal space. And Iris Ghalia was one of the fragrances that was recommended to me to kind of ease my way into it. And I'm very happy, very, very happy that I did that. Now, I am wearing Iris Ghalia, and I've been wearing it for quite a while. I'd say about the whole day, and also a couple days within the month. Just to kind of get used to it, bring a educated review to you guys, because I don't want to just come up here, spray it once, and then start talking about fragrance. That doesn't make sense. So, with that being said, wearing Iris Ghalia, first spray, you're going to get a density of oud. And that oud is going to have a little bit of a funk to it. Now, it's not unbearable, it's not necessarily barnyard, but it's oud in the sense of it being distilled for a very long time. And you have a little bit of an enveloping density to it. It'll be comforting. It'll be different. It'll be a tiny bit funky, but really not that bad for the introductory into Ensar Oud. Now, when I say introductory and beginner, I'm not saying somebody who's brand new to fragrances. No, you still have to have a track record of, the type of fragrances you buy. You're kind of working your way up and you're saying, okay, this is the next step, right? So it won't come as a shock to you. But the woodiness is very smooth. Again, it is a little bit dense. You get a little bit of that funkiness, a little bit of animalics with it, which is really, really nice. And if you go light on the sprays, which in my honest opinion, when you're wearing a fragrance like this, I think maximum 2 sprays is what you should do. You're going to be in for a treat, because when that iris starts breaking through the oud and the animalics, it's a wonderful, wonderful composition. It's a wonderful, wonderful introduction to this beautiful purple, floral, powdery note that bursts its way through the seams, and it sticks with you. And the oud doesn't necessarily go away. It lends itself in the ground, provides that supporting cast, and allows that iris to really, really shine. And when you're talking about Ghalia, and you're talking about the trifecta of ouds, animalics, and the iris, you're looking at premium, premium, premium quality here. Now, whether or not the composition is to your liking, that's for you to decide. But without question, the quality of this fragrance is spectacular. It lasts a very long time. It projects within your own personal bubble, maybe a little bit outside of the bubble where other people can smell it on you, but it is no means a loud, monstrous type of fragrance. It's definitely something that I think you could personally enjoy. I think if you're kind of keeping it a little bit funky, you got a little bit of colors on your dress shirt, you're good to go with this. I don't think you necessarily have to take this fragrance too seriously. It's a wonderful, wonderful composition. And again, if you really want to understand and you have an appreciation for the note of iris, this is a great fragrance to really allow that iris to come through and encapsulate you and allow your mind to wander. It's simplistic. Not gonna lie, it's not the most complex perfume that Ensar Oud has. It's, you get your oud, you get your animalics right from the get-go. It hums in the background as it slowly starts to dry down with the iris kind of fluttering. And that's really it. It's not something that'll take you on a spiritual journey or anything like that, but it's a very, very well put together fragrance. So in my honest opinion, if you're looking for something, to start your career off or your journey off with Ensar Oud, I think Iris Ghalia is a safer bet. I'm sure there are other fragrances within Ensar Oud that would be even safer. I haven't experienced them yet. I'm hoping to get my hands on a couple more very shortly. But I've had a couple samples. One being Mongolian Musk. That one's great. Like, that one's exactly what I was thinking of when I was introduced to Ensar Oud at that time. Spicy, warm, just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. But I do want to spend more time with it and then bring, obviously, an informed, review to you. But honestly, when I think about Iris Ghalia, I do think I do want to wear this more often than not. I think it's very easy to wear. It's, something that would be beautiful for the cooler weathers, whether it be fall, spring, or winter. And again, you can kind of dress this up. You can put a hoodie on, dress this down. I think it's very, very versatile. There's no, I wouldn't necessarily say you got to be suited and tied for this one. But, I mean, if you are, then you're still going to enjoy it. So if you've tried Iris Ghalia, let me know what your thoughts are. I'd be very, very intrigued to hear, if you've tried the other versions of it. Let me know what your thoughts are. I'd love to know. And whatever you guys recommend, because I'm semi-ish new to Ensar Oud, and I'd love to hear your thoughts on maybe potentially what to get next. Cool? Anyways, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Much love. Thank you guys for joining me, and have a great day. Take care. Bye.